Hello, Jim Ritter here. JRitter660 on YouTube, James A. Ritter on Facebook. Hey, how y'all doing? Say hello, Tommy. Uh-oh, Tommy's caught. Oh, you wanted to be out front, didn't ya? He is set up for out front. Yay! So, sorry. I was tired today. I got up early, went to bed a little late, so I only got about 6-7 hours sleep. I got up a couple times too. And the sun is shining brightly in my eyes. So today is a current video. Today is Sunday, April 17th, I believe. Woohoo! And Tina and I are enjoying this day. As you can see, we have our canopy up. We had it up for lunch, and it is still up now. It is about approximately 3:30 p.m. give or take. And just wanted to let everybody know I have 72. Hi.
That's really cute. I like that.
Oh, thanks. 72 subscribers, 22,500 plus views. Hi. And the big news is I have a new camera. Yay! You say, what about this new camera? What's so special about it? Well, I'll tell you. Hey, you made it! How did you get all the way up here? Hi, you! Hi, bum! There's Tommy! Well, my old one is black, and it's a Sony, just like this one. I stayed with the Sony product. And it's still a action cam, because it always stays in focus. I like that. This one is 60 frames per second. It uses more energy, and the camera gets hotter. What? Okay, he wants to go on a golf cart ride. So, yeah, if you didn't know it, Tommy goes on a golf cart ride. So anyway, I went from the HDR AS 15 to the HDR AS 200V. And I know you were looking up in the sky, but I had to read the numbers. It is a white camera instead of black, and it gets a lot warmer than the old camera, but the instructions said that it would do that because it's processing about twice as much information. And on top of that, it is also using more data. The salesman said that it wouldn't, but it is. I had about 3 hours and 15 minutes left on my card before I slipped it out of the old camera and put it into the new camera. So when that happened, it dropped down to 2 hours and 5 minutes. So I said, that's about a third less video on the card. So we're going to go with that. And I'm also going to go with the idea that it's probably using just about twice as much power. Which on a long day, I can do a little over 20 videos on my old camera. Well, this new one, if I have a special day where I want to go ahead and create more videos, I will probably only be able to do 11 or 12. But the battery in this one is exactly the same as the battery in the other one. So my idea is to charge them both up and see what happens on when that day happens. So it says it can go for an hour and 50 minutes, but that's probably the power. That's probably set at the lowest level. And I have it set at not quite the highest level. There is a higher level than this, but the card that I have isn't able to handle that kind of data. I have to have a more expensive card. So I can still go a little bit better on this camera, and I might half the time and the other half the time not, because I'm still revolving my old cards before I buy a new one, I use an old one, buy a new one, use an old one. So I have more and more old ones, and that way I don't have to spend half as much money. And I've been getting better and better cards, because I started out getting 16 megabytes, I will say that, or gigabytes, I don't know which it is, but anyway, I think it's megabytes. Anyway, I went to 32 because the price dropped so much, and then I went to 64 because the price dropped so much. And I've been seeing that the price is affordable for the 128, but I haven't been able to find them. But where I found this camera, they do sell 128s for $54.99. Now that is still more than about the $39.99 that I got myself up to, but only $15 more. Like a $40 to $55. That's an equitable jump, especially since this will use a third more data and probably twice as much power to create. But for that, you will get a better picture. And if that particular card will accept the little bit higher, the higher grade of videotaping that I have, then I can even upgrade it even more, which will probably use more data and more energy, but we'll see what happens. If not, I have a feeling the grade of card I'll need will probably be way more than $54.99. So I am not going to spend a lot of money on you guys, and I think right now we have enough improvement that we can say, woohoo, good job, Jim. Now I've been thinking about getting a new one this spring, and then I almost decided against it. I said, why should I buy a new one, spend the money if I got an old one? Well, on the bottom there's a little door, and it has a catch on it that locks it automatically. Well, that lock broke. And since I was on the fence, it was sort of the little bit of extra weight that I needed to go ahead and say, well, I don't, because if it's, I'll go ahead and get a new camera. And another reason why that little door opens, I haul this around in my pocket, and I just could see that catching in the pocket and causing a little bit of problems. So we'll go ahead and let you go. You have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you later. TTFN. Bye-bye.